Hello, I'm Mike Gora. Welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Pokemon Red and Blue for the Game Boy. Last time, we caught we evolved a couple Pokemon, specifically Ponyta and Almanite, and we got the Rainbow Badge for our efforts. So without further ado, let's take on the Route 15 trainers, routes 13 through 15 specifically, and level up some of our remaining Pokemon. So, start off is pretty straightforward. Dragonair can just one-shot everything with little effort. Now I have to swap out Body Slam for Ice Beam here because Dragonair's not strong enough to one-shot Tangela with Body Slam. Man, that's been a while since Dragonair saw any action. I believe not since Koga. Oh, you're such an honorable baby. Yeah, Oreo likes to be the center of attention. Alright, Alright, so Kabuto's pretty straightforward here. I just have him use Blizzard on the Pidgeotto and Farfetch'd, and then use Surf on the lower level Pokemon like Doduo and Pidgey. Kabuto still needs some experience points. However, Kabuto's not gonna get a whole ton of help here on routes 13 through 15. And the reason being is because the only good moves Kabuto has access to right now are Surf and Blizzard. Yeah, as soon as I start talking, the cat just leaves my lap. So I'm having Kabuto battle these two bird keepers here because Kabuto's not strong enough to deal with the bikers. Especially can't handle Buck or Wheezy. However, Blizzard gives Kabuto type coverage. And this is something I need to address. Kabuto and Almanite's move pools are absolutely dreadful. It doesn't get much better than Surf and Blizzard, or Ice Beam if you still have that. However, I have to give Ice Beam to Dragonair, so it's not like I can give Almanite and Kabuto ton coverage. However, Kabuto benefits greatly from his Almanite benefits greatly from his its massive special stat that allows him to cruise through Cinnabar Island with relative ease. Kabuto does not have that. So I put Dragonair up front. Now you might be wondering, why don't I use Charmeleon in these battles? Well, I tried. It didn't work. Like, Charmeleon cannot possibly one or two shot any of these Pokemon with Ember. That's how bad it is. Now, so far, Red and Blue are basically just neck and neck. There really isn't anything differentiating these two runs. They're literally using the same strategies as always. And the reason for this is because I've actually this is about as optimized as I can make it at this point in the game for my party Pokemon. Now, Charmeleon and Kabuto and Wartortle are all too low level to do much of anything on their own without a ton of help. And I'm saving Pidgeotto for the Fighting Dojo, so there's that. So low 41 across the board. I just manipulate a bunch of horn drills here against this biker, as Dragonair cannot reliably one-shot any of this biker's Pokemon, just because Dragonair can one-shot the next biker's Pokemon. So yeah, this episode we're not going to be able to evolve a ton of Pokemon because the ones that need the most help are very difficult to optimize for. However, I am setting up my team to fully evolve in the next episode, as this is literally experience before we take on Silph Company. Alright. And the timing is a little off here because Blue has had fewer critical hits, and Blue's movements are better optimized than Red's have been. And a key difference between Blue version and Red version is that Blue version decided to move Dig to the top of the attack list. And this was done so I could more easily optimize Charmeleon's moves in Blue versions without using a bunch of save states. So this trainer I'm gonna have Charmeleon battle because this is actually a trainer that... No, sorry, that was the last battle. This is Dragonair again. Now in hindsight, probably should have just manipped the Horn Drill. But it's not gonna matter one bit. I held on to that last Horn Drill just in case. So Blue is noticeably ahead, and as this episode goes on, Blue's going to move further, is going to remain ahead of Red. So right now, this is literally Dragonair's battle. Now these bikers mostly use Stage 1 Pokemon, which means Kabuto can actually deal with them now. So yeah, that's as simple as that. Just have critical hit, critical hit serves. And at the end of this episode, by the end of this episode, Kabuto will be halfway there to being a Kabutops. So I replaced Harden with Absorb and retain Scratch. Biker wants to fight. Biker sent out Coffee. Alright, Kabuto use Surf. Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot for me to say about this episode. I just don't know what else to say, other than I'm being critical hits for Kabuto so Kabuto can one-shot. So I believe there's 2 more battles for Kabuto after this, and then I'll be, you know. Oh, yeah. What? You? Yes, me. That was a mistake on Red's end. We are the legendary Pokemon. No, I haven't. We have not yet gotten around to beginning the side quest for the legendary Pokemon of the region. But you know it's coming. So Kabuto leads up against the Spiker as well because I don't want the Spiker to no wait, not Kabuto. Charmeleon, sorry. I'm a little tired and groggy. I've been working on this all day and night. I think I should slow down the RNG manips and just play them as they lie. Except where Horn Drill's concerned, then I can manip the Horn Drills. But, Charmeleon, I believe, is just about done with this route. So Dragonair is basically going to take over for most of the rest of this. Grinding session. I like that the Bird Keepers of routes 13 through 15 all are literally like their living, breathing trainer notices. Hey, you can buy teams at Pokemarts. Oh yeah, there's legendary Pokemon birds for you to catch. Ugh. The reason why I'm battling all these trainers is twofold. Number one, I'm required as part of my perfect playthrough conditions. And number two, because I need to evolve a ton of Pokemon still. Dragonair will probably take the vast majority of what's left. We'll probably just battle all the remaining trainers, because even with the starter Pokemon, the extra starters, the other version exclusive, both Mickey and Meowth on your team, and both fossils on your team, there's still like 100,000 experience points still left on the table for anyone to seize. Duo, use Thunderbolt! So yeah, at this point, Red and Blue is just pulling away because Blue is so heavily RNG manipped that I pretty much cut out all unnecessary critical hits and unnecessary quick attacks and manipulate speed ties wherever they are available. So Thunderbolts. Might as well use the Thunderbolts now because I'm running low on PP on my other moves. And not everything here is super weak to electric type attacks anyway, so might as well use them on these bird keepers. So I walk around, swap Charmeleon up to the front, and this will be the last trainer for Charmeleon to fight. Oh. Oh god. Probably need a... I'm speaking of real life, real time here, not with the YouTube channel or anything like that, but I'm thinking maybe I should take a day off. Remember that I'm actually filming these episodes over a month in advance, because I don't want to have to deal with the false copyright strikes. Level 32. Thing is one level away from learning Slash, which Charmeleon will be a total badass once he learns it. Wait a tick. So I'm just spacing out because I'm thinking. Trying to figure out how to optimize my experience points for all my Pokemon here. And of course I'm gonna hit the blizzards so that they always hit. Because this is clearly the last battle that Kabuto will be seen in this episode. Hit him PP up. And of course I want Dragonair to take care of the remaining 2 girls on this route. I've battled all the other trainers past this Poliwag trainer. So there's only one more trainer left for us to battle and we would have cleared out Trainer Road. But yeah, the next major dungeon that we're gonna take on is gonna be a massive XP hub. Like, it has the most amount of experience points concentrated into a single location in the entire game, and indeed in most Pokemon games as a whole. It would be insane if none of my Pokemon evolve after going through a place like that. And I've got 6 more Pokemon left to evolve via level up. John Fowl Coliseum. Yeah, I noticed too that the number of captures I've had the last couple episodes have started to slow down. Heal at this Pokemon Center at Saffron City, and it is all deliberate for 2 reasons. Number one, I plan to spawn back here at the end of the episode. Number 2, I need a heal. Oh yeah, I'm picking up TM29 Psychic. And number 3, I want to try to create a teleport spawn so I can come right back here after I finish up with the Fighting Dojo. We're not doing the Fighting Dojo quite yet, and so we're gonna go to Lavender Town. We need to trigger this trainer fly right there, which means the menu's locked until I win a battle, and I need to get a trainer to walk up to me. Since I don't really need to do anything super fancy with the menu, that's totally fine. So Wartortle can literally manipulate these surfs without needing to rely on critical hits. Wartortle is strong enough to one-shot all these mons with surf. It's insane. Unfortunately, this next trainer is not purely free XP points, but I will make it so. Wartortle can one-shot these Grimers, and that's a big deal because it means I can just need to manip a critical hit surf on Buck. That was an unnecessary crit on Red's end. But Blue's, that critical hit is necessary. Level 30. And he was able to one-shot the previous Grimer with very little effort. This should be a cakewalk. So gotta battle these trainers up here. Yeah, I'm struggling to stay awake. Sorry, I'm just... Come on! About 12 more minutes of recorded footage left. We can do it. So, yeah. Wartortle can clean house with these trainers relatively easy. This super nerd, I can one-shot with a high damage roll or a critical hit. Turns out all I needed was a high damage roll, which is what blue gets, but not red. This will result in red's Wartortle getting hit. Alright, just need to replace Tail Whip with Withdraw. Withdraw can be helpful if I need a badge boost. Alright, and Wartortle can one-shot these Meowths with Surf. Ugh. Wartortle, use Surf. Meow. So, unfortunately I don't have enough Surfs to clean out all the remaining trainers on this route, so... But luckily I don't need it to clear out all the remaining trainers. I just need 5 strength uses to take out this Lass's entire team. And the next trainer uses all water types anyway, so not a huge loss. Level 32. He's outgained Charmeleon in terms of experience points. But Charmeleon has more battles that are actually feasible for Charmeleon than there are for Wartortle. Especially since Wartortle will have to split up the XP pools with Kabuto. Alright, let's roll the dice. There's our Poliwag. Wartortle, use Strength. So yeah, I was able to get the Bite, Flinch, and blue version, but not in red version. Luckily, this wasn't a big loss either way, so... But Wartortle, even though this trainer primarily uses electric-type Pokemon, Wartortle can sweep through him with Surf just fine. Even though water types are weak against electric types, the fact of the matter is these Pokemon are quite frail, and Wartortle has Stab Surf on him with base power 90, so it's like 135 base power on all their Mons. On Pokemon that are 13 levels lower than mine, and with frail defenses. Spirit, send out Magnemite. So after battling these trainers, I can now make my way. Oh yeah, I sold off the calcium I picked up on Route 13, I believe. Just clearing out some inventory space. I still might need TM29 for later. So Pidgeot's gonna make use of Fly, the Master Psychic Pokemon, Saffron, Sejim, Sabrina, in this Fighting Dojo. And typically speaking, Pidgeot has no qualms one-shotting the Mankey or Machop in this dojo. But everything else needs to be carefully manipulated to ensure that Pidgeotto wins out. Pidgeot at level 34, it is now time to evolve Pidgeotto. I'm gonna use the Fighting Dojo to do it. So, as you can see, I gave Pidgeot a bit of experience, enough to get hit level 33 and change. This actually makes all the Stage 1 Pokemon easy one-shots. And can even potentially be a range for Primeape down the stretch. Machoke here is very resilient though, so I won't be able to one-shot him. Pidgeot, use Fly! So I had to manipulate the leer in both fights against the Soul Primeape, as this gives Pidgeotto the speed boost, thanks to the badge boost glitch. So Pidgeot was able to outspeed that level 36 Primeape. Something else I forgot to mention was I skipped a trainer on Route 15. And that is actually deliberate. And the reason for this, I need that one battle for Magikarp's sake. Belts out Minky. Ah, take your shoes off. That is so eerie how the footage literally perfectly syncs up there, but I digress. So we're taking on the Karate Master here. And we need to grab two different Pokemon here, but we are, with each Pokemon being a choice mon. And we have no way of nabbing both of these. Well, I guess I could have them both had I done what we did in yellow, what we're gonna do in yellow version, but it is what it is. What I did was I basically manipulated in blue version the turn 1 so I could quickly deal with Hitmonlee. Actually, I did that in red version as well. And then manipulated a critical hit on Hitmonchan, and that's gonna be enough to evolve Pidgeotto into Pidgeot. So, blue is going to take the Hitmonlee. And while red's Pidgeot is evolving, I'm going to take this opportunity to read the Pokedex entries for Pidgeot and Hitmonlee. When hunting, it skims the surface of water at high speed to pick off unwary prey such as Magikarp. And now for Hitmonlee. While red picks up Hitmonchan. When in a hurry, its legs lengthen progressively. It runs smoothly with extra long loping strides. So red's Hitmonchan, his Pokedex entry will be read later. So red's not too far behind, but it will be. So after I read red's Pokedex, the Pokedex entry for Hitmonchan, I will be calling this an episode. In the meantime, I need to prepare my inventories for the Climb Up Silph Company. So all my revives and all my full restores in Team 29 are going to the PC. I'm going to deposit Pidgeot, and I'm going to change boxes to box 6. And add this Magikarp. And that's it. Pretty much the last thing left to do is read Hitmonchan's entry, and I'll call it an episode. While apparently doing nothing, it fires punches in lightning fast volleys that are impossible to see. So if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gorn signing out.